Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Durham County Board of Commissioners meeting. So we have a little special event happening this evening that may cause us to just kind of take our seats a little bit later. But we're going to get started. And Mr. Seiler, if you will have a seat up here, please. Thank you. So today, welcome to the Board of County Commissioners meeting, April 25th. 2022 at 7 p.m. And I will call this meeting to order by reading the public charge. The Board of Commissioners asks its members and citizens to conduct themselves in a respectful, courteous manner, both with the board and fellow citizens. At any time, should any member of the board or any citizen fail to observe the public charge, the chair will ask the offending person to leave the meeting until that individual regains personal control. Should the quorum fail to be restored, the chair will recess the meeting until such time that a genuine commitment to the charge is observed. If you will turn off your cell phones, and I have to do that as well, as a courtesy to everyone else. And I will ask Commissioner Jacobs, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? And if you would join with us.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Are there any agenda adjustments for board members? Hearing none. Announcements. Any other announcements that are not on the agenda? Okay, move right along. And we will ask our clerk if Mrs. Wallace, if she will read our announcements for us.
Good evening, everyone. I will read the announcements for tonight's meeting, and also as a reminder, they are also on our website. Some of the links may be a bit long, so I will refer to our county website. DECO Public Health COVID-19 Vaccination Clinic hours. The COVID-19 Vaccination Clinic at the Durham County Department of Public Health, 414 East Main Street, has the following hours to get your free vaccination: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome. All doses are available. Please note that the clinics are closed between 11:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. daily. For more information, please visit www.decopublichealth.org/COVID vaccines or call 919-560-9217. Briggs Spring Fling Plant Sale. Find your favorite summer veggie and herb plants at the Briggs Spring Fling Plant Sale on Saturday, April 30th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 1314 South Briggs Avenue. Free vegetable and herb seed giveaways. For additional information, please contact Sherilyn Berry at cberry@dconc.gov or call 919-406-4606. DCHC MPO seeks public comment on Triangle Bikeway study. If you are interested in traveling to more destinations in the Triangle region by bike, now is the time to give your input on the Triangle Bikeway study as the Durham Chapel Hill Carborough Metropolitan Planning Organization is seeking comment on the current draft. The public comment period is open now until May 14th, and comments can be emailed to dale.mckeel@durhamnc.gov. They can also be mailed to 101 City Hall Plaza in Durham 27701. You can also call Dale McKeel at 919-560-4366, extension 36421. Wings of a Migrant Butterfly Display. The Durham County Library is pleased to announce the display of artist Cornelio Campos' mural, Wings of a Migrant Butterfly, in the North Carolina collection. Students in the two-way bridges connecting Duke, Durham, and the Americans also assisted with the painting of the mural. This collection can be viewed on the third floor at the main library located on 300 North Roxborough Street. You can now watch the 2022 State of the County Address. Did you miss Board Chair Brenda Howerton's 2022 State of the County Address? Fear not, as the full video of the presentation can be found on the Durham County's YouTube channel. Durham Pre-K for 2022-2023 application is now open. The Durham Pre-K application for the 2022-23 school year is open. You can visit www.durhamprek.org for more information. All children who will be 4 years old by August 31st are eligible. For additional questions, you can call 1-833-773-5338. You can also email prek@childcareservices.org. There are Spanish applications available as well. And lastly, subscribe to the official Durham County YouTube channel. Be sure not to miss any important community video information from the Durham County Public Information Office, including public health COVID-19 updates, DECO Insider, and In Touch with Durham County episodes, and much more. Please subscribe to the Durham County YouTube channel. That concludes the announcements for tonight's meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Wallace. We really appreciate you reading the announcements for us. The next item, Commissioners, is the minutes. We have minutes for April 4th, our work session, and April the 11th, our regular session. Are there any edits or any additions to the minutes?
Madam Chair, before we go, I think in the beginning you asked us if we had any outside announcements beforehand, but we usually do them after, and a few of us did have some announcements. I noticed that people raised their hand. Is there any way that
I can't understand what.
Oh, my apologies. Usually we do the announcements that the commissioners have after the announcements that Monica reads, and I think you asked us to do them beforehand. A few of us still had announcements. So could we do those rather quickly, if you don't mind? I only have one. I know Wendy raised her hand a second ago, and I think somebody else had one. And you
Okay, we can do it either way. Usually,
Okay.
On the agenda, we ask if there are any announcements before we read the announcements. But we can do it either way. But since I've asked for minutes approval, let's go ahead and approve those if no one has any objections. And then if you have any announcements, you can do that at that.
Okay. It's just a few people raising hands, but if nobody has an objection, so moved. I move that we approve the minutes. Do I?
Okay, the minutes have been a first and second, and Monica, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Alam?
Aye.
Commissioner Burns?
Aye.
Commissioner Carter? Aye. Vice Chair Jacobs?
Aye.
And Chair Howerton.
Aye. The minutes have been approved unanimously. So if there are any announcements at this time, Commissioners, Commissioner Jacobs.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to recognize our Board of Elections. We have our director here, Derek Bowens. We also, I think, I don't know if, oh, Dee is still here. Dawn Baxton is also the chair of our Board of Elections. I just want to recognize all of you and all of your staff for winning again a national award, the Cleary Award. And this is the second time that you all have won this award from the 2021 Clearinghouse Award for the U.S. Election Assistance Commission for in the category of creative and original stickers for the voting stickers. And so this is a national award, and I just want to make sure that we recognize you all for the No Bull I Voted stickers, which won the best award in the United States for voting stickers. So congratulations to you all.
Commissioner Burns.
Okay, mine is also very quick. We brought this item up twice in the past, and this opportunity for this grant has opened back up, and I'll get it to Monica. But as many of you all know, Governor's office opened up a $500 million grant, and it was the Business Recovery Grant. Well, they opened it up, they had a bunch of applications, and guess what? Even after they gave out 6,000 applications worth of money, they still have $200 million left. See, I had a good announcement, right? And so the application opens back up on May 2nd. We've taken Chair Howerton was gracious enough to let me report on it last time. And so they just decided today they're going to open it back up. But here's the beautiful part about it. I'm only going to give you all two big sentences. The first one is the Business Recovery Grant will issue one-time payments to eligible North Carolina companies that saw at least a 20% loss during COVID. So that's it. You just have to at least demonstrate a 20% loss. Number two, it was just for folks in hospitality. They saw the error in their ways and they have expanded it. So guess who can now apply? Farmers, ranchers, cosmetologists, and based on all y'all in the front row, guess who can apply now? Lawyers. See, I had a good announcement. I knew my salons, barbers, massage therapists, dentists, doctors, hardware stores, pharmacy, landscapers, and mechanics. And we have a lot of those in Durham. So again, the application opens up May 2nd. I will get the information to Claudia. I won't belabor it too much. It was a pretty simple application. I will tell you, if you get more than $50,000, you do have to report it to the IRS. So don't think you're going to get it free and clear. But that was my announcement. The North Carolina Business Recovery Grant is back open. They still have $200 million left. We know that with the pandemic, only 1% of Black businesses actually saw money that's PPP money, and that was loan money. This is free grant money, and we want to make sure that people in Durham can take advantage of it. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Other announcements? Hearing none. We will move on to our ceremonial item. We have one ceremonial item, Commissioners. 22-0244. Retirement resolution to honor County Attorney Lowell L. Seiler. The board is requested to approve a resolution honoring Lowell L. Seiler, Durham County Attorney, who has announced his retirement effective April 30th, 2022. Attorney Seiler began his outstanding and accomplished career with Durham County in 1987 when he was hired as Assistant County Attorney. In 1990, he was promoted to Deputy County Attorney. The Durham Board of Commissioners appointed him as Durham County Attorney in 2009. Making him the county's first African-American named to that position. For nearly 35 years, he has served with integrity and distinction as the chief legal advisor for the board, county manager, and departments in all matters related to the successful operation of Durham County government. His professional impact has been far-reaching, and he will be celebrated as a visionary leader, mentor, teacher, and friend throughout Durham County and beyond. I will read the resolution that has been prepared. Durham County Board of Commissioners resolution. Lowell L. Seiler. Whereas Lowell L. Seiler, a native of Goldsboro, North Carolina, attended North Carolina Central University, where he obtained both his undergraduate degree and law degree. And whereas following a period of legal work in state government and the private sector, he began his tenure with Durham County government in October 1987, when he was hired as the assistant county attorney. And whereas Silver quickly rose through the ranks of the county attorney's office, being promoted to deputy county attorney in December 1990. And in 2009, he became Durham County government's first African-American county attorney. And whereas he has unselfishly shared his talents with others, developing an extensive list of professional affiliations, which include past president, Durham County Bar Association, 14th Judicial District Bar Association, North Carolina Academy of Trial Lawyers, North Carolina Bar Association, past president, George H. White Bar Association, Durham County Bar Director, American Bar Association, Durham County Young Lawyers Director, Pennsylvania Bar Association, member, Zoning, Planning, and Land Use Council, North Carolina Bar Association. And whereas throughout his years of service, Silver has continuously maintained a respectful, collegial relationship with his peers in county government, and in doing so, was elected to serve as president of the North Carolina County Attorneys Association from 2011 to 2012. And whereas Silver is also a proud member of Sigma Phi fraternity, a Boule, I'm reading all that, the Boule, and Omega Phi fraternity. And whereas in addition, Silo has devoted considerable time to various community and civic organizations and held board memberships with legal services, the Duke Durham Partnership for Youth, and Durham Mentors for Youth. And whereas Lowell's personal and professional impact has been invaluable to the entire Durham County community, and he will be greatly missed by both employees and residents alike. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the members of the Board of County Commissioners, do hereby resolve to honor Lowell L. Seiler for his dedicated, insightful, and stellar service to Durham County government. We call upon all citizens of Durham County to recognize this innovative, gifted, and dedicated county attorney who made a difference for the people of Durham County. Be it further resolved that we wish him much joy and happiness as he retires and commences a new journey in his life. This, the 24th day of April 2020, signed by all the commissioners. So I think there's a plaque, and there's also a plant that I want to give you. And if you want to have a word, the floor is yours.
I can't see quite as late as I used to. I am some that I can go at that, and I've been leaning, but thankful I've not. Rather, some of these missiles are very asphalt. They do a lot of good work. And so I'm really thankful. Yeah.
Hi. Is it okay if I speak a little bit about what you were telling me? My name is Abby Simon, and I have the good fortune of meeting Mr. Seiler because I'm a speech therapist that works with people who acquire difficulties communicating, which does not impact this gentleman's unbelievable intelligence, competence, and impressive resume that you all listened to just now. So even though it's hard for him to articulate exactly what he's thinking and wanting you to know, he knows exactly what he wants. I know that you can tell them this. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. What can you say to them?
They're great.
Thank
Great
you.
people.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. So he's got
Thank
it.
you so much.
Lowell, on behalf of the county attorney's staff, we want to present you with a plaque. Then I want to say a few words, and then we'll let you go. The plaque reads, Lowell L. Seiler, thank you for your many years of exemplary service with the office of Durham County Attorney, 1987 to 2022. Durham County staff, please stand. This moment is a time of reflection, time to enjoy the fruits of your hard work and the success you've earned. It's a moment in time of rethinking, because now your life has a whole new set of possibilities just waiting to be explored. This moment is a time of celebration, saying goodbye to dear friends and saying hello to retirement. And we present this to you on behalf of the Durham County Attorney's Office. We're all here because we love you. Your ballot.
Well, they're both.
The board, would like to have comments? How do we do that now? Let's start on this end. Commissioner Alum?
Attorney Seiler, even though we didn't get a chance to work together for very long, I'm going to be so gracious and grateful for all that you taught me during that time that we've gotten to work together. And as someone who was learning the ropes and becoming a new board member, you made sure that I was set up for success every step of the way, and I can't thank you enough for that. And I will always have your voice in the back of my head every time we meet as commissioners or have difficult votes come up or decisions that need to be made, your voice in the back of my head saying, pick up the phone and talk to one another and figure it out. Because that's been absolutely instrumental to helping us board get to the point that we're at today, and we wouldn't have been here if it weren't for you. Thank you so much for all of your work.
Attorney Seiler, Lowell, it's really great to see you here tonight. I wasn't sure if you would be with us, and it's wonderful to have you right there, front and center, looking right at us again, just like you used to do from that spot over there. Well, I just have found you to be one of the most kindest, nicest people to work with. You are always so humble, despite the fact that you have a wide breadth of knowledge that you must have in order to guide us through the many different kinds of legal challenges we might face. And you've hired an amazing team. Look behind you, you know, and that is also to your tribute.
Yes.
I always found you to be so resourceful. You know, you would be very persistent in getting the answers for us. And I've learned that if you don't know the answer, couldn't find it from your team, the School of Government is such a wonderful resource, and we have used that many, many times ourselves now at UNC. I mainly want to thank you personally for being a good listener to me whenever I would need to call you. You are always available, and you are always so approachable. And that meant a lot to me during our time working together. Thank you for your legacy of such strong leadership here in Durham County. We'll miss you.
And I know you haven't had an opportunity to meet our new manager, Dr. Sowell. This is our new manager, and I know she hasn't had a chance to work with, but I wanted to introduce her to you.
And so, Attorney Seiler, we haven't met, but I will tell you, I have heard loads about you, and everything I heard was about how amazing you were as both a man and an attorney. And so I regret that we weren't able to work together, but I thank you for the legacy that you are leaving, and is evident in the staff that you've built. And when I meet your staff and I ask them how long they've been here, it's long tenured people, and you don't find that in a lot of organization. And so that speaks highly of your leadership. And so thank you for all that you've done for Durham County, and I wish you well and continued success in your retirement.
I'm going to try not to get choked up like Brenda. It's really good to see you, Lo. And we've really missed you. And I just want to thank you for your 35 years of service to Durham County government. You have been so devoted to Durham County and our community. And I think your biggest legacy to me is just what a wonderful person you are. And I think anyone who knows you knows how kind you are, how caring, personable, and how generous you are. One of the things that I've missed during COVID is your Thanksgiving, that you treated us. Many people don't know, and only any of his staff know, that every year before Thanksgiving, Lowell would bring us Thanksgiving from his hometown. I mean, he would bring us barbecue, all the fixings, and about, 6 different kinds of cakes from the cake lady. I mean, just everything. And it was something that I just look forward to every year. And the other thing that most people don't know is when we would go to DC for the national conference, Lowell would always insist on taking all of anyone who was there from Durham County, all the staff, it would insist on taking us all out for dinner one night. And I remember the first time I was at that DC conference with you, and you said to me, I just do this because I just enjoy seeing everybody having a good time together. And I know that's what really gives you pleasure, is seeing people just enjoying being with each other. So I thank you for that. Also, I never knew what the L was in your name. I just learned that tonight. And I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Lysine? Is that Lysane? Wow. So now I have learned something new about you tonight, what the L, the secret L was. But really just, well, I really hope you enjoy your well-deserved retirement, that you keep enjoying the beach and gardening and food and your family. And we do have a plant for you on behalf of our board in honor of your how much you love to garden. And so really wish you well and thank you for everything.
Mr. Burns?
I'm so humble in this moment. I look around the room and I just think there should be so many other people up here talking about how great you are. I think that there are just so many other people in this room who should have the opportunity to talk about just how wonderful you are. And I don't even feel like I should be one of them. When I first got this office, I remember we came to orientation and IT walked into the room and they had like laptops and computers and just everything on the cart. And Lowell said, there go your trackers, you know? And I remember I laughed and he told me, he said, I love you and I'm not going to let them hurt you. He called me every day and he told me that because he knew how hard this was going to be. He called me every day. And he told me just how much he loved me. And he said, I'm not going to let them hurt you. And I couldn't do that for you. I'm not going to fail you again, Lowell. I'm not going to fail you again, not long as I got this chair. I do love you. A lot of programs that we have, there are a lot of people taking a lot of credit for Lowell's work, especially during campaign season. That low income tax program that we have, it was Lowell that was calling, like Dwayne's here, he did work on it, but it was Lowell that was calling to Charlotte trying to figure out how we could do it in social services since we could not do it under the tax office. It was him that got on the phone with me and was calling to Charlotte so that we could work with social services and get it done. So when you see all these people out here who are benefiting from it, it is because of the mind of this man. It is the work of this man. And if anybody else is taking credit for it other than him and Dwayne, you just come tell me about it. I also just want to throw out there to Lowell, your retirement is long overdue. It's deserving. I'm prayerful that you can finally rest. I hope the coffee breaks don't stop. Just know that we love you. I'm up here trying to make you proud, and if you ever see us do something that you don't think we should be doing, by all means call us. And when I went to DC for the first conference, the first thing they said was, how's Low Siler? I was in Memphis this week for the Black County Commissioners. The first thing they said is, how's Low Siler? I am so happy about the fact that when I leave here, I can email them and say, he is retired and he is fine.
Is that Dee Dee? Which one is Dee Dee? Is that Dee Dee? Dee Dee and I have talked so much on the phones. I'm glad to see the face, and I'll keep those words, you know, that we've learned together. I'll keep those. Attorney Seiler, you're a very special person. And publicly, I love you. You know, it's always interesting to say, for a woman to say to a man, I love you personally, and not have it mean anything other than I love you as a human being. I love you for all the things that you have meant to me and to this county. You know, I have been here 14 years, and I was here, you were here when I started. You've counseled me in so many ways that I can't even name them. The one thing that you taught me when I first came on board was count to three. It was always count to three. If you can't get 3 people to vote for what you want, nothing happens. And that's still true today. Nothing happens at this board if we can't get 3 to vote in that direction. Nobody does anything. I don't do it. It's not an I, and you taught me that. But it's not an I, it's a we. It's always 3. So when you hear us say, I did it, I did nothing. I was present, and I have 1 vote. You taught me that it takes 3, along with so many other things, that to just give, you have always given so much to everyone in this county government process and beyond. You know, the students at NCCU, they just loved you. They loved working with you. The lawyers, I bet you there's not a lawyer in that courthouse over there that doesn't know you and appreciate what you contribute to them. And Butch can tell you that. So I just want to say tonight that we love you and we just lift you up and wish you the very best in your retirement. And I don't even know what else to say that won't have me blubbering all over the place. Just know that we love you and we wish you the best. And thank you for being here tonight so that we can honor you. If your family you want to leave at this point, feel free to. Hey. I'll talk to you later. All right. Commissioners, we will continue with our agenda. Let's just take a second until everyone exits. Yeah.
Should we take this personally?
I wouldn't.
But yeah, we just kind of got a love fest going on.
Kim, I meant to tell you, one of the people who chatted with me briefly was Linda Chappelle, and she was so excited that you came to your first week here. You went to the governance committee meeting for the Durham Pre-K. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That is I think one of our most important initiatives, and I really appreciate you giving it your time.
Thank you. And I told her I can tell that the entire board is
Commissioners, I believe we can go ahead and continue with our consent agenda. We have 15 items on the consent agenda. Are there any items that commissioners would like to pull? Commissioner Burns?
Yeah.
Jacobs?
No, I was going to move adoption of the consent agenda.
Okay. We've got a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Can we have a roll call by the clerk, please?
Commissioner Alam.
Aye.
Commissioner Burns.
Aye.
Commissioner Carter.
Aye.
Vice Chair Jacobs.
Aye.
Chair Howerton.
Aye. The consent agenda has been approved unanimously. And our next item is the boards and commissioner appointments. Is our attorney ready?
Here. Is she calling for me? Okay. Madam Chair and members of the Board of Commissioners, the ballots have been cast for the position or the vacant position on Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Commission. You have elected Scott Carter. For the Board of Adjustment, you have selected Robert Pickett. For the Boxing and Wrestling Commission, you have selected Brendan Madigan. For the City County Appearance Commission, you have selected Kaya Kelly Jr. and Katina Rogers. For the Durham County Women's Commission, you have selected Bertina Clark. Those are the results of your balloting for tonight.
Thank you, Attorney Darby. And thanks to the citizens that requested being appointed to those boards and commissions, and congratulations to each of you, and thank you for your service. We didn't have any pooled agenda items, commissioners. The next item on the agenda is a closed session, and I want to thank citizens that are watching tonight. Thank you for hanging in with us, and thank you for the individuals that are here. So the closed session 220239. The board is requested to adjourn a closed session to establish or to instruct the public body staff or negotiating agents concerning the position to be taken by or on behalf of the public body or in negotiating the price and other material terms of a contract or proposed contract for the acquisition of real property by purchase, option, exchange, or lease. The amount of compensation and other material terms of an employment contract or proposed employment contract pursuant to GS 143-318.11A5. Get a motion to move into closed session.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we move into closed session for the matter stated.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Burns, second by Commissioner Lum, that we go into closed session.
Commissioner Lam,
Aye.
Commissioner Burns,
Aye.
Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Vice Chair Jacobs,
Aye.
Chair Howerton.
Aye. 3 commissioners, so we can adjourn. So we've met in closed session, given direction to staff. I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and second that we adjourn.
Commissioner Alam.
Aye.
Commissioner Burns.
Aye.
Commissioner Carter.
Aye.
Vice Chair Jacobs.
Aye.
Chair Howerton.
We are adjourned unanimously.